What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So I made my first trades with the crypto options play, right? I used crypto.com's Updown option plays. I saw this recently. I never had an update for crypto.com, and I never had the new look to it to where you had up down options. And I thought they were interesting, right? Because I always wanted to play options within the markets. Now, in the stock market, I haven't ever had like major success with options. I've had success here and there, but it's kind of been break even because I've mainly had my success with like day trading. But honestly, if you are looking for more of a 50-50 chance, options are kind of that route to say it's 50-50 that you could see that go up or down, but you just do a lot of research into it to understand whether we are at an oversold, overbought portion, and then we can see it go from there. Now, the crypto market can be temperamental at times. It can have flurries of gains and flurries of sells that look like they go against every pattern that you could possibly see. So I know that it's kind of a little bit more of a risk when you do it in the crypto market versus the stock market, but I have went through different simulator situations. I've gone through a ton of back and forth between whether I believe it's going to go up or down in different days. And I've seen that I've been successful in most of the times. So I wanted to try it out. I had a little bit of free cash, so why not throw it in there and see what I can gain out of it. And I wanted to gain what the max was, but ultimately I was happy to accept anything close to, above $50 or so of a gain. So I made two up down option plays, and we're going to get into kind of what is up down option plays, but I'm not going to show you what I did on the screen because for the sake of time and editing, I don't want to have to do all of that because I don't really have the time to edit right now. So I'm just going to go through my numbers and exactly what I did and where I bought, how much I spent, and how much I ended up taking out of certain plays. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon. Those links are also in the description. Guys, if you want to follow me on Rumble as well, I'll put the Rumble link down there. But if you're already on Rumble watching this, I appreciate you guys for watching it. So if we go into my screen here, I went into crypto.com to break things down, crypto.com university, and they're going into up down. So what are up down options? Up down option is a special type of option that automatically determines if the underlying asset's price hits a predetermined ceiling or floor, up or down price. These prices are also sometimes referred to as the barrier price. This is not to be confused with a strike price, which the price at which the option holder buys and sells the asset if they exercise their right to do so. With up down options, there's the potential to limit both profits and losses because the target and stop prices, which we look at below. So they basically have a target and stop price, right? So your target price that you want to get to, which is, let's say 20,400 for, I believe this is what BTC. And then you would have a low price of 19,900. And if it gets to that low price, let's say if you are looking to get to a target, you would see that max profit that you can get. And this is the max loss that you can have. So it never can go over that loss, and you kind of protect yourself by doing that. However, as you make some of these plays, depending how, aggressive they are or how much you want to put into it, it could give you a little bit more space. If you want to put less into it, it kind of gives you less room. And that's something that you firmly believe in, it's going to come back. So something like, let's say you're playing a down play, right? You believe it's going to decrease and Bitcoin hit $35,000. And it's like, this is where the ceiling is going to be. And once it hits that ceiling and it turns down, you decide that you want to take up that down options play. And it does end up collapsing. It goes all the way down to maybe, 34.5 or 34. And now you end up making a decent amount of money out of it because you hit whatever your max profit will be for that down play. So I decided that I would take up some of these options plays and see how it works for me, because it's a little bit different than what you would expect, but it's kind of the same thing. You understand the concept of it. So I was like, why not go about just seeing what I can do with this position. So I went into crypto.com and I said, you know what? You can only really go with a certain amount of, positions. Like you can only go with a, like Bitcoin, I believe it is. Let me go in here. So it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and I believe that's pretty much it for now. So if I went into Bitcoin, when I went into Bitcoin, I ended up making a decent trade when I saw it at a level of 3,500 or 35,000. The target price for me, I was doing a down play because I felt as though it was going to end up decreasing down. So I'll show you exactly where it was. So it was right here. I saw this at a down play. No, right here. I saw this at a down play and I was like, this looks like it's going to continue, especially since it created a lower high, and it looks like it's going to create a lower low. Now, I ended up selling a lot sooner than where we stand or where it stood down here. And, I ended up making a decent amount, but I didn't make the max amount that I could have made. And even though it's still looking like it could be, continuing down, creating, some of these highs and staying within that channel, I still am happy with what I did because of the fact that I was able to profit in the end. So what did I specifically do? So I ended up the price that it needed to get to in order to stop out was the high price of 35,100. It got close to that price, but then ended up dropping down and continuing to drop down to where I ended up gaining about $60 off of it. So while I invested $106, I ended with about $168 or so. So a little over, I guess, $62 from the play. And that was fantastic, right? It wasn't obviously the 400 like I was supposed to gain if it would have got down to 34,600, but it got down to like 39,000, 34,920 or something like that. And I was like, I'll take that any day of the week. Let's just go with it or run with it. Even though I could have gained a little bit more by letting it play out a little bit longer, I said, you know what, let's just take that profit. So I took that profit, and now I'm also in another play for Litecoin, but Litecoin hasn't really run its course. So I am invested in Litecoin. Let me go back to my plays here. I am invested in Litecoin. Click into it, man. It's not letting me click into it. If I could find it, it's not letting me click into it. But I'm invested in Litecoin, and I basically have it, the top point being at 74.60. So if it gets to 74.60, which it hasn't peaked out above 74.60, then I end up, losing everything that I put in there, which was about $20. But if it gets down to 69 or anywhere in between, I can sell at any point, then I can end up profiting off of the deal. The max profit is like $60 there. So I wanted to take a kind of maybe an easy win for me. But the one thing that crypto.com is doing that I think you need to take notice of before you get into it is the fact that they have these inflated prices, that have these inflated levels to where it could, like, it shows that it's $74 here, but for some reason on crypto.com, it shows that it's 75. So I don't know if it will end up filling at that point or stopping you out. It didn't for me because it's still going now, even though right now it's showing at 73.79. On crypto.com, it's showing 74. So it's like a 20-cent difference there. And in some cases, it's a little bit higher. So you have to make sure you account for that as well and what the difference will be, because it seems like anytime you want to get out of the play, they want to take the higher price, the highest price that was ever, out there. And then obviously if you're going the opposite route, they want to take the lowest price possible. So it's definitely a journey, but right now I'm profitable. Even if Litecoin doesn't work out, I still gain $60 out of it. So $60 minus the $20 that I lose from the Litecoin Updown, I'm still up $40. So I wanted to test this all out to see how this works, get a feel for it, and see if anybody else can do the same. That's why I'm putting this video out here, to see if you guys are having success within the up down options plays. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out any of the links that are down below. And if you guys want to follow me on Rumble, that link will also be in the description, probably at the top of the description. So I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.